progress report.
It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
Hey, boss, Brit the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl, DJ Excel. And this is the progress report.
Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
What's up? It's KaMillion, and I just got my progress report on the progress report. Straight A's, bitch.
The progress report.
What's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
Boss, Brit the most lit.
What's up? It's your girl, DJ Excel.
Okay, we got KaMillion in the building.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey.
What's good?
What it do?
Man, y'all, like, I randomly seen her at this event that was BET week, probably. It's been so much going on.
Yes.
And I'm like, bro, I gotta go say something to her because I'm just so proud and happy for you.
Thank you.
Because, like, I knew you before we even did our first interview, but just seeing you with the DJs and shit. And I'm like, she's been grinding for a minute. So I remember when the rap shit announcement came about, I'm like, bro, that's hard.
It's hard as fuck.
Had to say something, and she was like, shit, it's time to do another one. I said, let's make it happen.
Hey, we appreciate you coming back because that's what we always
Nah, for
say to
real.
somebody coming up, like, yo, make sure you come back.
Show your progress.
Yeah.
You
For
heard?
real. Okay, so we know you've been progressing like hell, but we gonna just take it back from the top. All right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about just life in Duval.
Okay.
Oh, you good? Go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all. I fucked
Let
the
me get
whole.
some juice.
Yeah, my fault.
Right, everybody looking over like, what you need, Brent?
Niggas got ADHD. Like, motherfucker. Like, hold on.
Okay, but yes, life in Duval for you as a youngster.
It was fun. It was ghetto. But I learned so much, you know, like now Jacksonville, you know, a lot of artists are coming out of the city, but like before, our city was like real big underdog. Like we didn't really have a sound, or you know, we just really had like Lil Duval, and then like groups from back in the day, like that's like 95 South and 69 Boys or whatever. Actually, Mase is from Jacksonville.
Really?
Never knew that.
Right.
That's the T.
Never.
So I'm gonna put y'all on game.
I
actually.
never knew
Harlem
that.
World Maze?
Harlem World, right?
Was he?
Wow.
When he moved? Huh? When he moved? I wonder.
When he was a kid, I think.
Hold up, but I do
Okay.
got a question.
Russell Wilson from Cincinnati.
All right,
He
no,
was
but
born there.
y'all, I do got a question because I was, and this is kind of random, but like this was even with Young Dolph, right? Because Young Dolph moved to
From
Memphis
Chicago.
at 2.
Right.
All right,
Oh,
and
so
they
he from
saying like,
Chicago?
Yeah, he from
yeah,
Chicago.
but he moved to Memphis at 2, y'all.
I feel like where you born and where you from is
It's
like
different, or no?
I mean, I know people who go to people's cities and then call themselves Miss This.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Nah,
so,
can't do
you
that.
know.
I mean, it's different. It's different. Like if you moved there in your 20s,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now-
yeah. Like 2, come on, like
2, like he couldn't even talk.
Anything under
He don't even know where he
That man
from.
from Memphis.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah,
so
facts.
that's why I wondered. That's why I wondered when Mase moved out. Like, don't let him be
I mean, he
one.
rap Harlem World. Nobody
Yeah.
really, unless you just
Yeah.
from Jacksonville, you know
Yeah,
it.
no clue.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Never knew.
Right.
Like my
That's
stepdad,
hard.
he owned a like a funeral home,
Oh damn.
and like I remember, I think they buried his something. I forgot who it was, but it was people that like, Mase, can I get a picture? I was just
Not
like,
at the
not
funeral.
First of all, that's
You can't
that's
do that at
wild.
the funeral, man.
Yeah.
That's too wild.
But I ain't gonna lie. Like in smaller cities,
That's wild.
they be
Can I get a
really
drop?
I'm
excited
used
to
to
see.
it though. I'm
Okay.
True that, but it's like, nigga, I'm mourning right now.
I'm like,
bro.
like,
Yeah.
No, I don't
But yeah, life in Jacksonville lit. I mean,
Yeah.
Word.
you know, people have their stigmas, and when they
Of
come
course.
there, they be like, oh, you gotta. But I mean, pretty much for the most part, like if you don't bother nobody, like that's like when stuff happens to people from my city. I'm not gonna say like certain people like don't deserve certain things, but it be because they be into shit. Like
a lot of times it be like
yeah,
that too.
Yeah, but I love Jacksonville. It's a lot of good places to eat though.
Hey, and I love to eat. Okay.
A lot of good places to eat, and yeah, it's just a real city. So it's grounded me, and like really, just even with my music, like the sound. That's why I still stay there now. I know I gotta move to LA because we're getting ready to do season 2.
Let's
Okay.
Hey.
But
We're
you
ready.
know, I love Jacksonville.
We want you to come skip class with us and share your story on our new segment called Skipping Class.
Look, we want to talk to all the artists, indie or mainstream, or if you're an entrepreneur, come build your brand with us and tell your story to the world.
You'll also get the shot in our locker, and you'll get promo clips for all your fans. So DM us today or visit our website, tprmediagroup.com. Get locked in with us.
So how would you define the sound now? Like, what would you say?
I would say the sound is like uncut dope. Okay. It's raw.
Okay.
Oh wow. See what you did there.
Yeah.
Bars.
It's not stepped on. Like it's
Rappers
very
be like-
authentic. You know, it's like it's hard, like, and it's real, like it's reality. You know, people can feel it. Like Nardo Wicks, you know, Young
Fuck
and
with
Ace,
Nardo.
KaMillion, Tokyo
Yeah.
Jets,
Yep.
Seti Hendrix.
I was just about to
Seti's
name
so
Seti because
hard.
that nigga's so hard, boy.
Yeah.
He crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just you know, we got some
roster
all
crazy.
stars. Yeah.
That's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts. So at what point did you get like into entertainment and stuff and start, you know, realizing like, man, I'm trying to do music, I'm trying to do, you know, acting, anything, entertainment, writing?
Well, from a kid, I just always wanted to be a star. So like, I always knew that I was a star. Like, we'll walk home from school and my great granny, she always had our meals prepared or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, I see like a roach floating in my drink or something like that.
Oh damn.
I was like, Granny, it's a roach in my food, and she'd be like, shut up, yeah, there's a roach in my food. But it's like I felt like I was just like, you know, a little princess. I always felt like that.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
if-
let
I
me be
thought
the
we was
first
born
to tell
rich.
you not wrong for not wanting to eat that. All right?
Period. But like I always thought I was born rich, but I know I wasn't. But I felt like
You was
my purpose was like always bigger in life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just always wanted to be something special, be rich and famous. You know, so just being put like my first big Hollywood role, like to be a leading lady, it's like
Crazy.
It's crazy. So it's like I don't know. I wouldn't even actually. I ain't gonna say that. Like I can't say everything that I want to do. Like it manifests itself because like. If I want something to happen, that shit gonna happen. Just cause I know how to manifest stuff. So I remember like last year sometime, I think it was like in the beginning of last year. No, not last year, year before last. And I was like, I want to start doing like stuff more than just music. Like I see myself doing something bigger. Like I want to be in, you know, movies and stuff like that. So to be here, like
It's lit.
a TV show, Issa Rae, like Issa
Yeah, that's
motherfucking
hard.
Rae.
The fucking
Fuck.
goat, Capricorn.
Like
Hard
were you?
as fuck.
I don't even want to jump and skip nothing, but like, were you taking acting classes or anything?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No acting.
Cause you like are the lead motherfucking role, okay?
Right. No acting classes. Literally, I got a phone call and it was like they're looking for like the hottest girl in Florida or whatever, and I was like, okay. And then when I heard what it was about, they wanted me to self-tape, and I was like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna waste my time, because I used to feel like when you self-tape and you don't get a chance to like be in front of like people who you're casting for, it's a big difference, you know. But it worked into my benefit because it was COVID, so everything was self-tape, you know. And that particular day, I had a real rough day. It was drumming out. And I just got on the camera and I turned the camera on. And I was like, I am Mia and Mia is me. And I just started like auditioning. I didn't even know my lines by heart. It was like an hour before we were supposed to turn it in. So I waited to the last minute. I really wasn't going to audition. But I had printed out the script and I put it, like I taped it around my ring light. So I didn't even know the script. But I was just looking up, trying to look off, make it seem like, you know, so I wouldn't forget it. And I ended up getting a call back. So
That's hard.
So, okay, so I definitely heard you say that in the interview, but what specifically were you going through? What was going on at the time?
I'll say this much, because I'm a real private person.
Understood.
But like I put like some of my family members into certain positions, and I was having beefing with some bitches at the time.
Got you.
And it's like, for me, y'all don't really hear like a whole bunch of drama that shit about me on the internet, because I keep my shit private. Even if I have smoke with a person, like I'm just from, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm from a place where we don't do all that. If it's up, it's up. You know what I'm saying? But just some internal shit with my family, and I was just so annoyed. And it's like, you know, when you're trying to rush and do something and you're trying to set up the camera and set up the light, and you just like, man. And so it was like just frustrating at the time. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And that's what it was.
Gotcha.
So,
Understood. And talk about what was that first time meeting Big Issa Rae? What was that like?
Big Issa.
Big Capricorn Issa.
I met her on a Zoom call first.
Got you.
So like I had like 4 auditions. And so the third one, she was on a Zoom call, and I knew she was getting on the Zoom call, and I was like, oh my God. Okay, I gotta act regular. And then when I seen her face, I was just like, oh shit, this is for real. Like, this is really crazy, you know? So, but she was cool. She makes you feel like you know her. You know?
She make everybody feel that way. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, she make you feel comfortable. So it was cool. And then when I met her in person on the last audition, I was like, okay, God, you didn't bring me all the way here not to take this home, but you know, if you don't, it's a learning experience. And I think what was different about this from like anything else that I have like tried to do, I never told nobody. My mama didn't know.
Wow.
Nobody knew that I was doing this. So I would be like, I gotta go to LA, or nobody knew it. Cause I always feel sometimes like when you tell people stuff prematurely sometimes, it's not that they're gonna be praying on your downfall, but like, I don't want my mom to keep asking me, so they call you back yet? So they call you back? That's worse than sometimes.
My mom
like,
does that every time.
Yeah, even as I was on the grind for music, you know, people like, so how the music going? You made it yet? Like, bitch, you see I'm still growing.
And then you stressed out. And they like,
add to the anxiety.
Yeah, like I don't want to hear that. Just you know, just support me where I needed that. But that's why I didn't tell nobody. But when I got it, I was like, y'all, I got something to tell y'all. I was so excited. That's hard. And then I could shit on my exes, and that's just
period.
So much better.
Do you remember where you were at when you got the call that you got the role?
Yeah, I was on a set of my music video.
Okay, working.
Period. I was on a set of my music video. I think it was Fine Ass, and my lawyer called me, and we was in the car like doing a costume change or whatever. And he was like, are you sitting down? I was like, yeah. What's going on? And I just went crazy.
That's what's up.
Because like stuff like that don't happen for like people like me.
Yeah.
Where I'm from. And it's underdog season. I've been an underdog.
You have.
And it's like, it's just like me a night. My character has opened up so many doors for KaMillion. So like,
yeah.
That's hard. I mean, that's what I mean though. It's like I remember that shit. Like I just remember seeing you. I'm like, bro, she be working her ass off. So this, I know it feels great.
It does, but I can't breathe yet because I still got so much more to do.
Yeah.
Of course.
Because I feel like right now in my career, I'm in a space where I could either go whoo or either go whoo.
Nah, you
because
going
it's
up.
like I know I'm going up, but it's like you don't want to be one of those people that's just content. Like, okay, I'm on a TV show. Like, nah, like I gotta keep stepping and keep doing something great because I just don't want love from my black people. I want to be universal. I want to be a household name. I want to be a mogul. I want to do all kind of films, not just black TV. You know, so but I don't even think this show is black TV. Like we walking in Design District the other day, and like a white couple came up to me and was like, KaMillion. I was like, y'all watch rap shit?
Said your name and they call you Millie.
I was like, y'all watch rap shit? They was like,
hard.
we love it. I was like, wow.
That's hard.
So it's like Issa's projects transcend.
Issa.
Oh yeah. And a lot.
It's really curing like racism.
Okay.
Shout out to Issa.
I was saying this the other day. Like sometimes white people watch that stuff to live that life through you, in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I met 21 Savage like before he like blew up when I was working at Guitar Center, and he was showing me a video and it was all white fans, right? And he was like, I'm like, how you so gangster, guy?
They love it.
But he was like, yo, they living this life through me. So now y'all giving them an insight on like not just the music of it, but like how it's created.
Yeah.
That it makes sense, you know. But I do got a question. Like I remember when they put the ad out on like Shade Room, it was a lot of feedback, like criticism, right? And to me it looked like hate because it's like, y'all, this is something catering to our community, I felt like, right? But they were just like, this is typical, right? Or just like cliche-ish kinda. Did you see those critics? And also I just want to say, when I watched it, like it was, I think it shut a lot of motherfuckers up. But did you see that?
I saw it.
And how did you feel about it?
I laughed.
Okay.
Period.
I laugh. One thing about me, I got a weird sense of humor, and I don't know. I think that's what keep me like focused and not paying attention to a lot of shit, because I look at it as a fan. Like if I wasn't on the show or what, and then of course, like something that's depicted in social media, people hate to look in the mirror. So I just think that the show is like a mirror, and so when people see stuff, they're like, oh, it's the typical, but it's like you're looking at yourself. This is the masses right now. And I feel like the show is really culture. So I seen it. Even when I wore my outfit on the BET red carpet, like I seen so many comments. I was dying laughing. And my assistant was like, don't read those. I was like, I want to read these. Like, it's funny to me. Yeah. But it's like when people open the book and start to read, it's like, oh, it's not just about JT and Carisha life. Like, it's really a story about two girls learning how to navigate in this world together. And, you know, so it's just a, I don't know. I don't care.
And it just one more question about like the show. So I love how it's so relevant, you know, and like FaceTiming and Instagram and stuff.
Bro, the comments on the live.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, this is real shit.
It's so dope. But also, do y'all think that this is going to put a time stamp on the show? You know what I mean? Because let's say like 5 years from now, like we not on FaceTime no more. Like, let's say some crazy shit, like, you know, where like there's some shows that like you can watch, let's say like Living Single or so, right? Like you could just watch it. Do you think it's going to be like a time stamp, or do you think this can like live
that was a good question.
for long?
I don't think it's going to be a time stamp, because I feel like watching and talking to people virtually is just going to get even more like advanced. Like this shit is finna get even more crazier. But this will be a time stamp for the first time we ever seen TV shot like
That's a fact.
This is one of the first. Like, so when they started doing it from now, you know, Issa started it first. But yeah, I don't feel like we're going backwards at all. No time soon. We'll probably be able to touch each other through the screen.
That's
Who
great.
knows?
The hologram shit.
Yeah. So,
nah, it's really dope, and it makes it more. It just make it feel like, this could be a motherfucker right next door to me.
Yeah, I did see comments like, "Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm watching myself," like, or I feel like I'm on Instagram. It's like that's how it's supposed to feel. This shows you how much you stay on social media and how much you use social media. So it's like, if you can't take that, this is a reflection of you, my girl.
Yeah, and like some movies and stuff, it'd be like corny, like comments on, like, let's say
like,
if
that's
it's
not real. Like,
this shit is really like.
That's fine.
That's hard.
Now I know you said you didn't prepare, like have like acting classes and whatever. So when you read the parts that included like nudity, how did you feel about those scenes, and how did you prepare for those scenes?
Yes.
To be honest, I was ready.
Okay.
I was like, okay, like I ain't never done nothing like this before. Period. I ain't never done nothing like this before. But if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it for HBO Max, and I'm gonna get paid a big check.
Period.
You know,
That's the
because
difference.
we live in the OnlyFans era. So it was like, okay, this is my chance to be like a form of OnlyFans, you know, and I did it for HBO, and I'm doing it for a purpose. It's not just like, you know, it's about how you do stuff. It's not what you do.
That's true.
And I was ready. I was in my mind, like, because we shot that scene way far down. Okay. It was like the 7th episode, and we actually shot it far down. So like that was one of the last scenes that I shot when we was filming. And I was just studying Taraji on Baby Boy, because I was like,
that's facts.
I was like, this scene got to be legendary. I got to get it. I can't just be like, I got to like, I got to show them how we really do.
No, y'all did so good.
Yeah.
Like, how'd your mom feel when she saw it?
Y'all did so good. Look, when you talking about sexy.
But no, it did good in the sense of like, it didn't feel like, you know how like you watch some porn, it's like that ain't no real shit. Right. But that shit, it just looks so real. But like when your mom saw the scene, what did your mom say about it?
She was like, "Oh, girl,
got from your mom."
Okay.
Yeah, but I told my grandma, my granddad not to watch it.
Oh, absolutely not.
They couldn't watch. They have not watched that episode.
Skip that episode, Granny.
Absolutely not.
Skip it. But my biological dad, he's seen it.
Ooh, what he say?
It was just worse.
It was he ain't no daddy, but he's biological.
Okay. Got you. Understood.
But
understood that.
I don't know. It was weird. He was hugging me while he was telling me that he had seen it. And
I was just like,
he was like, "Yeah, I seen it." I was like, "Oh, for real?" But it's so crazy because me and him always had like a crazy relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like now he like me now.
Girl, you blowing up.
He like Mia. No, he like Mia. He don't like KaMillion. I think he like Mia.
Wow.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like he probably getting to know that character more than he got to know you.
Yeah. I do.
That's crazy.
I do, but I guess when people get famous or people blow up, like that's some people's natural reaction. But I do feel like he got a chance to like be closer to me through Mia. Does that make any sense?
How was your relationship then, like when you was young? Like I hear what you're saying in terms of him being your biological, but like just wasn't existent. Did you try?
Yeah. I mean, even now today, like I can say fuck him all like I want to, but every girl wants to have a part of their father because I feel like a lot of the mistakes or the things that I needed was because I would. But then it's like I'm kind of glad I didn't grow up with him because I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now.
That's real shit.
Like I'm one of his most successful kids, so it's like that should say something.
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Okay, let's
Know that. All right. What we drinking?
Now, going back to the show, I want to know what was like your favorite subject / maybe episode or moment, because there was a lot of epic moments in the show.
Wait, my subject in school? Or
Like no, like on rap shit. Like what was your favorite?
The progress report got her nervous.
Right.
I was like,
It's real school.
biology.
But like right.
I was like,
Oh shit.
But no, like just like because there was a lot of topics that y'all hit on in the show. From what happened, single motherhood, from what?
Go ahead. I'm letting you laugh. What happened?
Single motherhood. Of course, the epic scene where. Your partner in crime went off and did the tangent, but just so many parts. What was your favorite?
I think that scene when Shawna went left was fun.
Cringy.
It was fun. It was fun because we shot it so many times, but the one that they actually kept, she just really like started going crazy. Like when she stumped her foot on the ground, I was like, I had to look like, bitch, is you still acting, bitch? Like shout out to Aida, she's so raw. But yeah, and I hadn't heard her freestyle. So like before we got up, I just seen her walking around like mumbling. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? Okay. And when she got up there, she like went crazy. So it's like even though she went left on Mia, but she was still spitting some bars. Like she was still saying some shit. But I didn't experience that before. Like
I was gonna ask that too.
I didn't have friends that when they get around people, they'll show out, or y'all have a plan coming into the situation,
And
They let the moment get
and
to
they
their
just
head.
want to take over. It's not a team effort no more.
Oh,
So,
that scene pissed me off. I was like, why the fuck she do that? Y'all doing so good. Y'all just killed that shit.
yeah, Shawna is a trip.
Yeah.
So have you ever been in a girl group?
I was in a gospel girl group.
Oh,
Gospel.
And it was
pray for me.
Pray for me.
and it was still like the mamas was like, well, why she get to shine? Why she writing a
They be the
song?
church people that be
I'm
the
like,
most
damn,
drama
mama,
sometimes.
why is these mamas like that? Like, what
Mamas.
Yeah,
That's
mamas.
crazy. That
But then the
church
girls,
life
they
messy.
kind of used to sing off key a little bit, so I had to get out the group so that my
Y'all bitches
my
off key.
natural
Y'all
ear, my natural good ear, wasn't swervo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I done been in a group before.
Wow.
Yeah,
She do not like that group.
Right.
Look, I'm sorry, y'all.
because you know what? Like all girls don't have like, I don't know. It's like I'm a female, but I'm a nigga inside.
I feel you, girl.
So, Brit,
Alpha.
Yeah.
I'm a big
Yeah.
I still saying alpha. I'm joking. I'm fucking with you.
I'm a female, but I'm a
Listen,
stud.
I'm not a
inside.
stud, but I'm just like, I'm just,
what you mean.
it take a strong,
You an alpha woman.
like, yeah, I'm an alpha woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, when you give me the target, I'm on attack mode. I'm not thinking about no niggas. I'm not thinking about babies at the time. Like, I'm thinking about let's get this money. And I don't know, I think some girls are just used to like things being handed to them. And I never, even though like I'm a pretty bitch, I never really had, I always had to work for like my spot. I always had it difficult. I always had to jump through some hoops. Like even at the BET Awards when I came, I looked raw, but it's like you don't know what I went through to get there. You know what I'm saying? So, I forgot what I was talking about, but where was I going with this one?
She said something about being raw at the BET Awards. That's all that matters.
The gospel girl group.
The gospel girl group?
No, we were just saying, that you ain't really like.
Oh, I'm a nigga.
Yeah, you ain't like the girls like that.
I'm a nigga. Yeah. So it's like I like to hang around girls who have that same
Hell yeah,
as
go
me.
get it.
Like we not weak. We not weak.
shit.
We just we go out and hunt too.
Period.
But we can still be submissive, for the right.
Okay.
So we don't play that
same,
shit.
Same.
Okay, friend.
I got one more question. All right, so the finale.
Yeah.
What was your feedback from other people that you heard? What did you hear about the finale, the last episode?
You
I heard
squared
it
your
was
eyes
too short.
like-
And I
It was
can't
like,
stand that
oh,
short
it's
shit. Like,
going.
It was confusing as hell. I didn't think it was over.
Yeah, it was over.
I thought it was one more episode coming.
Cause we started out the season with 2 episodes, so that's why it ended so quick.
That's facts.
It's like, gotcha.
Yeah, I was like so into it too as well. I'm like, fuck, let me cancel my subscription to the next time because
Season 2 is
that's
on
the
the
only
way.
thing I'm watching on there. Oh yeah, congrats on season 2.
Yes.
That's hard.
So Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so my man Javier, he loves rap shit. Cause like when me and my mom, we had first watched it, and I felt like
he wore a suit for you and everything today.
Let me look nice. Let me look
juice in his skin. That nigga be sick.
Okay. He be in the mirror like. But, yeah, I think, you know, I had to say that because I think it's dope that, you know, not only is it females that, you know, watch the show, but it's guys. Yes. So it's a lot of people that can relate to the show, but I just had to say that because I know that's the shit.
That's what's
up. Going back to the BET Hip Hop Awards. So first talk about what was the issues getting there, and then 2, we saw you supporting GloRilla, so that's hard, you know, supporting other females and shit.
Well, we're going to leave the reason why. We're going to leave that off camera, you know, because God is good.
Respect.
Okay, and we made it. And shout out to GloRilla. She is really glowing up. I said it was underdog season.
That's facts.
And she is getting everything that she deserved.
We love it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, like, for a certain type of female rap, like, it's the era where we can talk our shit. Because most of the time, it's like, they be like, you know, be more sexy. You know, be more this. And it's like, that's uncomfortable. That's like putting on a shoe that's too small because
man, that shit hurts.
I'm sexy. Yeah, like I'm sexy, but I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm in your face. I'm gonna pop my shit. I'm gonna talk about, you know, my struggles, and I think that that's what she represents. You know, so.
I love seeing the female artists support each other. But how you feel about like this Nicki, JT, Cardi situation?
That shit crazy.
I just feel like people should mind their business.
Okay.
You know.
To what extent though? Because they be putting shit out there to where it be like, damn, we ain't even.
Do you mind your business when it's on Twitter or on Instagram? Like,
I can't help it. I wouldn't even look for the shit.
What I mean by mind your business is like, if I rock with somebody that don't rock with somebody else, and I'm a fan of both of them, I'm gonna mind my business.
Okay.
Like the artist need
the artist.
I'm gonna mind my business. You know, it's hard to mind your business when it's out there.
That's true.
But I'm not talking about the fans. I'm just talking about the girls involved, because at the end of the day, like, the opposite side has done something for the side that's trying to throw shade. You know, so it's like, if it was me, I couldn't choose no side, you know, because if somebody do something for me, I'm forever indebted. And if you didn't disrespect me, you know. But I mean, it's entertaining as hell.
I can see it though, because it's like we don't need that.
We really don't, but that's what hip hop is up. We don't need it, but that's what hip hop is built on.
True that.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I just want to hear some music from you.
Okay, we keeping it about the music. Now, Cardi B did come out and do a track. She did. And we fuck with Akbar. We had her up here too.
So do y'all feel like female rap beef is like different from male rap beef?
Yeah, because usually people end up dead. When males
that's true.
beef.
It'd be real street shit.
Girls don't even be fighting.
Yeah, it'd be, you know.
They'd be tweeting.
Yeah.
No, that's true. But then I know, like, you know, Carisha, please, all right, was saying like how you're saying like just mind your business, but the fans be turning, kind of turning you against other people.
I've experienced that with like another female rapper where fans got in the way, and it's like they made the beef, and then when the person came to me and was like, my fans was telling me, I'm like, yo, what? Seriously?
Don't even know your fans.
Yeah, so it's just like, I mean, and it's hard sometimes because I can't even, you know, I'm a real bitch, you know what I'm saying? Keep that shit.
Okay. Player.
But yeah, the fans do start a lot of it, and if you're not strong-minded,
you'll let it get to you.
You will let it get to your head. You know, I don't let likes and views determine like what my goals is, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like a lot of times females can get more money together than when beefing, but you know, like beefing, it definitely can get you some clout if you beef with the right person.
Absolutely.
And that's what
I don't find nothing wrong with that. Like, I mean, beef helped me to a sense, you know, like coming out of my city, you know what I'm saying? But then the person that I was rap beefing with, we end up being cool, you know? So, I mean, I think some people just use that as an easy way to get on.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, even in the midst, if you're going to beef with a bitch, man, drop some fire shit that's undeniable.
At least.
Don't play with
At
it.
least.
Get some streams.
Don't play with it. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
No, that's facts. So speaking of that though, how was it seeing Trina get, like, you know, her love and appreciation on stage? Because, you know, Trina, she's known for supporting other females and female artists and shit. And Trina deserved it.
It's
Trina
well
OG.
over deserved. I really wish they could have let us perform. You know how they did
Right.
like Lil Kim
yeah,
that year
tribute.
when like all
that would have been hard.
Yeah, they would have had to put me out there.
Period.
Yeah, but I think it's well overdue. I love Trina. She's
Right.
taught me so much. She's gone through so much.
Right.
It's so crazy because the day before the rap shit premiere in Miami, I had invited her, and that day, the day before, her niece got killed, and I was like, ah man.
That's
you know,
crazy.
so she was still gonna try to come. I was like,
Trina's so strong.
yeah,
And
she is strong. She's
I
so
remember
strong.
she came to one music fest a couple of years ago. That's when her mom had passed, and I didn't expect her to still come because I'm like, damn, like that was my first time getting to see her perform.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I wasn't expecting her to come, and it's just like, you know, all you can do is just send love from afar. You know, we don't know her, but it's just like, man, she is a strong woman. Just from the sense of just rapping about like sexual shit early on and just taking like so much negativity for it. So it's just like big
Paved
Trina.
the way.
I love Trina.
Big Trina.
Yeah.
So and let's get into reality TV too then.
Okay.
Because we know that you did Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
So good riddance. You done with that now though.
So I'm done with that.
So how does that feel? Okay. I mean, because that's a beautiful thing, like, because that can
You've been
progress.
progressing.
But
Like,
how
Okay,
does it feel
keyword.
to be at a different level? Like,
It feels good. I heard that Issa didn't know that I did Love and Hip Hop. So I'm glad because a lot of times it's hard for people in the reality world to like get auditions and stuff to be in real film.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she didn't see that. And I don't know, it feels good. You know, like even on the show, I wasn't like a part of the emergency. I wasn't a part of like the circus. I mean, you know, I revealed certain things about myself that I wanted to, like, but I don't know. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Cause
yeah, I think I heard you on an interview saying something like when you got on rap shit, you was like, okay, I'm gonna do rap shit and Love and Hip Hop, and Issa was like,
Nah.
no, you're not.
And I didn't want to, cause it's like I didn't want to go back to that.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm like, okay, well I'll do both. She was like,
No, ma'am. We're at HBO Max now.
Yeah, but that's good that you definitely, you know. And would you go back to it though?
I wouldn't go back to it, but one thing that I can say is that no matter how bad people knock Love and Hip Hop, there have been some stars and some millionaires made from that brand.
Cardi.
All the girls that's popping
Cardi.
right now, they come from that brand. Even
facts.
Even Nori was a part of it. He got Drink Champs, K Michelle, Dream Doll, who else? Cardi, what, Ray J? I mean, Ray J
there's
was
still a lot of
always
people.
But you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that
Jason Lee, his shit
Jason
took off
Lee.
from the show.
Yeah,
I
so it's
think
like
you
as
need-
much as we try to down it, and that's what I'm saying. It's like anything hip hop related, we always try to make it seem like
Right.
it's ghetto or whatever. And that's what I'm saying. Like when we was talking about when people saw the show, oh, well, it's gonna be something. It's like, but we are the culture. This is us.
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
Love and Hip Hop, as crazy as it is, it's the same jungle on the
Facts.
internet. It's the
Facts.
same
That's
thing
true.
on Instagram. So
That's true.
Would you compare reality TV to like strip club culture?
yeah, yeah. Let them hoes fight.
That's facts. Period.
Yeah.
I feel like reality TV. Do you feel like it's all about drama most of the time?
Yeah.
Like that's
For
the
it to be
only way.
successful.
Yeah, that's the only way we tune in.
That's true.
Because I
That's
be
the only
bored
way
when it's
we
not
tune
drama.
in.
I ain't
That's
gonna lie. I be
true.
like, yo, this shit boring. You
funny.
had a
And
kid.
that's what I'm
Like, all
saying,
right,
like,
what's the fight with the
That's
baby
what I'm
mama?
saying. We got two sides to like the human makeup. It's like, oh, we want to be so peaceful, but it's like our natural human instincts. We animals.
Yeah.
We
It's
is
crazy.
animals. We really want to see that shit. But we don't want to see that shit. But we want to see that shit.
Yeah.
Like
it's-
this, like this, like that.
Like, oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Was your like big break Twerk for you?
Twerk for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you think that, or Twerk for me?
Mhm.
Do you think so? What did you have going on before that? Like really took off?
Before Twerk for me,
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay. Period. Before.
I had a song called Florida Lit. It was like buzzing in Jacksonville.
Okay.
But yeah, I was broke. My sister had just passed away from cancer. And then a year before that, my homeboy had got shot and killed. And then before that, like my boyfriend at the time, he had got incarcerated. So I was like trying to help pay his like $100,000 lawyer. So I sold everything, his stuff. Like ended up moving in with my mom.
Damn.
got my car repoed because I was trying to help him pay his stuff, my stuff. It was, and I was just like, Lord, like, when I need a break. So when I created the Twerk For Me song, I knew that, like, it had a little interpolation in it. And I was like, okay, well, let me see if I just call the people and ask them, can I use it? So I called them, and it was like, are you signed? I was like, no. And it was like, okay, well, yeah, you can't use it. And I was like, well, can I put it on YouTube? It was like, we can't tell you that. So I was like, man, it's either y'all or me. I gotta choose me. You know, I know I'm gonna change my life. I know this song is gonna change my life. You know, and I dropped that shit, and a month later, like, I was booked for the rest of the fucking year.
Crazy.
The whole 19.
So they can't sue you if you just drop it as like a freestyle type record,
I mean,
right?
I don't know. They probably can. They just didn't end up suing me.
You know how like Lil Wayne and everybody back in the day would just jump on like instrumental,
like
or if you're not really putting on streaming platforms, I guess. Okay, let me just jump back real quick. Okay. Because I did hear you say before that your sister passed. My sister passed from cancer too. Okay. Right, and that's a very hard, life changing thing, right? But this is crazy to even say. The crazy thing is, I feel like after she passed,
everything opened up for me.
I swear to God.
Yep.
I swear to God, and I'll be thinking like, yo, you don't want to say that, you know, because I would trade anything to have you back, but
everything went up for me.
That's crazy.
Everything went up for me after that. She knew about the song because she was in the studio with me when I recorded it.
Wow.
And then the video that went kind of viral in my city before I dropped it, everybody was like anticipating it. She recorded it for me. Wow. So when she was on, you know, in the hospital and stuff, and I was like, sis, I'm getting ready to drop this song. She was like, just keep going and like be great and don't let me down. And I'm like, why are you telling me that? Like, you gonna be here. I feel like I had more of a will for her to live than she did, you know. But I mean, when she passed, I was shooting a video and I found out that she died while we were shooting the video. Wow. And oh my God, I just lost it, you know. But I really just hit the ground running after then. And I'm talking about even the people that was hating on me, that didn't want me to go through certain channels, was like, it was opening up for me. And I'm like, what the heck? Like,
it's different.
What's going on? And I feel like after she passed, like, she helped God, like, just move some things out the way for me to be where I am today. So,
yo, I feel that. My eyes getting all right.
Talk about the importance of not giving up, because you know, even with the song being successful, it was a lot of tribulations that you faced with that record. So you know, some people might have just been weak-minded and like, man, fuck all this shit. You know, but you kept going.
Well, I just felt like, okay, imagine somebody taking you like from a bad place in life, and now you started touring, you getting money. So it's like, I knew I had to keep going, like, because I like the fame, I like the taste, I like the acknowledgement of other people, and I like being able to spend my money winning wherever I wanted to, you know. So it's like, I have no choice at this point. So even when they used to take it down, I would be I'm an independent artist still.
That's what's up.
We put together an international tour just from promoters hitting me on my email. So I went to Germany. Like, I was all over the place, just all like putting my own tour together, you know. So some of these places that I would go, like, I look online, they been took it down again. So I'm like, fuck, like, I can't just, you know. So I was getting ready to go to Germany, and I'm like, man, well, since my song is off the streaming platforms, I got to make another song hot. Like, I can't just go over here to Germany and my song not be able to stream. So I ended up canceling the Germany trip like for a month, and I ended up putting out what was the song? Bend Your Back. I ended up putting out a song called Bend Your Back, and I promoted that, and then we ended up going to Germany. People were singing the song word for word. That's all right. But it's like, that's just really what kept me going, like, to make people who doubted me feel crazy.
Shit on hoes.
But then you recorded another version of Twerk For Me, right? Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, as a DJ, because I want you to tell the story, but as a DJ, I'm like, all right, now she just trying to, like, nobody knew that you was going through all that. Yeah. So I'm like, dang, is this record dying down where you gonna make a remix to it? But
so what happened with that? Somebody on my team, her name's Tavoria. She was like, well, you can sing. So just the problem was the melody that I was singing. So she was like, just create another type of melody. Because I'm like, damn, all these people, they put my song on Apple and streaming it and getting away with it. Crazy. How y'all keep taking my shit down? And I'm the one that I'm the artist.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I got in the studio and I just sang it another way. And so the beat was never like a sample or any of that. It was always like it was a new track from the start. Dope. And I just sung it a different way and put it out because I know people's gonna still look for it. So I'm like, even when they look for it and they can't find the original, they can just stumble upon this.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my still biggest streaming songs. Even the remake is a big stream. So that's really what that was.
Yeah, see, I ain't know. I just like, oh, so she gonna make another one just a whole remix.
Yeah,
but that's what
I was just mad because people were selling my shit. So I'm like, let me just sell my own shit and just remake it and sell it. And
but that makes sense, and that's when I'm like, even as a DJ, all DJs got the original one still.
That's facts.
Like, I don't know if we ripped it from YouTube or what. I must have. If you saying it wasn't on nothing, but
for the email.
Right, but it's one of them records that that's
die.
Gonna live forever.
Like the
it's
cookouts.
one of the ones.
And we still play it in the club.
She said cookout. Look,
we literally still play that in the club, and
That's
the girls
facts.
still go crazy every time.
Yeah.
So is it any pressure with having to kind of follow up after you had such a big record? Is there any pressure when
she
dropping
gonna
your
rap
next
shit.
music?
She said, look.
Okay.
It's pressure because I always try to outdo myself, and I feel like even with my new music, DJs still play the twerk for me, and I'm like, hey, I got a whole new, I got so much new music. Rich Bitch Walk, can you play that shit? Like, period. but you know, like this new project that I'm getting ready to drop, and my new single that I'm getting ready to come out with, and just the rollout, I think the platform, you know, people gonna be more, you know, the ears are gonna be more open to hearing what I got going on, and I'm coming just as hard, you know, and I'm just not a twerk artist. Like that's just one component to me. Like I really be spitting for real. Like my shit be really hard.
Don't let them lock you in, and you might take a real fight for people to look at you outside of that. Cause I think we do that a lot.
But I think this single that I'm getting ready to drop, like, it's gonna change all that.
Okay, period.
Yeah, it's gonna change all that. But I just think everybody was so stuck on twerk for me.
Yeah.
It was like that's what they played all the time. You
Girl,
know?
we
But
trying to twerk.
Yeah,
We trying to
All the bitches in our party twerking, man. We go.
I wouldn't be mad at another one.
Play that
But
shit again.
Talk about that balance though, from, you know, balancing being an artist, balancing, you know, just, you know, being an actress, as well as just like your personal. How do you do that?
It's very difficult, but I run in heels, so you know. I think I do it pretty cool, you know. I'm learning to have to, because Mia Knight is so similar to KaMillion, and then when I'm online, you know, learning to try to differentiate just a tad, because you know my lifestyle a little bit lit like hers, you know. But being on screen, like we film 15-hour days, so like trying to keep myself live on social media, like while we was filming, and then I had got my Instagram taken away. Like my Instagram just totally disappeared.
Issa couldn't call him.
Listen,
Issa, I need one favor for you. I know what y'all doing.
Listen, so I had to get somebody to try to help me fix it, but I was just happy that I had a job, because if I wasn't filming rap shit, I know I would have been going crazy. You know,
That's crazy.
But when it did come back, like, actors really deserve their flowers, because it is not like, I'm talking about people who are leading people in roles. Like literally we filmed for 15 hours a day for 6 months. Wow. 15 hours a day. So I'm trying to like hold my phone and like pick it up, and they're like action, and I'm like and I know Issa's like looking, so I'm like, dang, I don't want her to think that I'm not, you know, but it's like, damn, I'm trying to keep my social media presence, because it's like your store.
Absolutely.
Instagram is like your store, you know, you gotta keep it.
You know, when you say that though, a lot of actors don't post that much.
They don't.
And they be pictures.
But that's why.
Right,
That's why. That's why they be post, or they just post and ghost, like I even like to say just post and ghost, but that ain't me. I'm a rapper first, and then I'm acting, so it's like now I gotta balance the two.
And do you think people are going to look at your music as your as your character?
Somebody had asked me that before, but I think because I'm somewhat of an established, I don't want to say somewhat, I'm an established artist.
Period.
Talk your shit.
Stop that shit.
Yeah. I'm an established artist.
Okay.
Right? So I think that, you know, my fan base,
know what's up.
They know what's up. Yeah.
We seen them monthly Spotify listeners. We know.
Yeah.
We know what's going on here.
Shout out to the people at TikTok and Spotify who I met through rap shit that just show love to me all the time. Put me on playlists.
Beautiful.
I mean, everything gonna go up, and your character is an artist already, so like it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's just.
Well,
crazy.
Mia can't rap that good, but she coming.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's still it's catering to the same audience. Though.
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right.
So people that are learning from you on there, they gonna listen to you when you drop an album.
True.
So,
but even when I posted like some snippets from me being in the studio, they be like, "Okay, Mia." I'm like, "No, it's $1 million.
It's gonna happen. Though.
Yeah.
But at least it's not like a role where it's like, you know, a Urkel type role where you like, you know, not a bad way.
that's the worst role.
Like, you know what I mean? Like a role where it's
I mean,
like,
truthfully, it's hard for people to be like in acting and TV. Like,
it is. Yeah.
Like, what's the name? Ariana Grande. She did it really good.
right.
Facts.
That's hard because I know Keke Palmer. She's so talented, but it was it was hard for her too. You know,
Queen
but she
Latifah.
A lot of people.
Shaq saying I'm playing. Remember when Shaq used to rap?
Hey, Shaq had the crazy thing is Shaq had
used to rap. You don't remember that?
no. The crazy thing is he had features by like everybody.
Him
like
and Kobe used to rap.
How many albums did he sell?
Nah, for real.
But I know you said that you guys are going back to recording. All right, we need to know. You done said it takes 6 months to record, so we're not going to get. Hey, y'all need to stop doing that.
Okay, so it took us 6 months because they decided to film rap shit in Miami in the middle of hurricane season.
Oh
wow.
shit.
So so the weather was weathering.
Oh yeah.
And the weather was weathering. We get set up for a shot and it starts thunderstorming and it's not letting up to tomorrow. Now they gotta get approval to shoot and it's not the next day. You gotta wait. Yeah, so that's what it was.
So when we getting?
The weather was kicking their ass.
No, I believe it. When we getting the second season?
We start filming it. I don't know if I can say that.
So that's what I'm saying. You ain't even start filming.
Y'all feeling me, man.
What can we expect? Can we get?
Filming.
What can we expect?
It's just know it's gonna be out next year.
Did she go to jail? Did she go to
early next
jail?
year. I don't know.
Hey, the worst show is the one. Oh, you ain't watch it.
Me?
Yeah,
me?
with
like no.
Ro. What's her name?
Did you watch it?
Y'all,
Which one? Or what's it about?
is she on drugs?
Hurry up!
Oh, Zendaya?
Yeah, Zendaya.
Okay.
They be saying like that one ain't gonna come out to like 3-4 years.
HBO shows
Utopia.
play too much.
They do.
They play too
But
much.
you know, like we're a 30-minute show. They're an hour.
You're
show.
right.
Okay, so
So
it takes
if it
twice
was
as long.
it'll take longer.
I see what you're saying.
I'm
Do you feel like people's attention or their memory would be like, yo, I don't even remember what happened in season 1 by the time season 2 come?
They might, but they can just scroll
Watch
back.
that
Okay, that's how I felt about P Valley. I was like,
Yeah.
it took so
Rewatched
long
it. Yeah.
to come, but I was like, yo, it was worth the wait.
Oh, they came crazy.
I haven't
They
even
came
watched
crazy.
P Valley yet, but I've seen like the
girl,
highlights
so
and stuff
good.
like that. But shout out to them. The
Yeah,
show's
the
good.
person that do their music do rap shit.
Yep,
music.
that's on
That
it. Yep,
shit
radio.
hard as fuck. Radio.
And I love the way that y'all take the music serious.
Right.
Cause I feel like back in the day used to be so corny.
You
Yeah.
can really like literally put on the rap shit soundtrack and slide.
No, I was on Apple
As a matter of
Music.
fact, it's on Spotify streaming.
Yeah,
That's
shit
facts.
really on there.
That's hard.
How do the streaming work? Like, does Mia get royalties or like, do
That's a good
it
question.
go to
I don't
you
know.
or
Let
do
me
it go
call
to
her.
the rap?
I'm gonna text her.
You know what? I ain't think about that one. Let me
Nah, cause like other people wrote those tracks. Did you write anything? That
Yeah,
was
we
on
wrote
there?
like we wrote on them, but like primarily it was I think Dreezy.
I saw Dreezy's name a
Oh
lot.
my God, what's the other girl's name? Ooh, she watched it. She was like, "Bitch, you want my name?" But yeah, she's dope. I think her name is TT.
Okay.
TT. Yeah, but they wrote "Seducing Scheme" and "Now Bad" both of those songs.
Oh, Tierra Whack was on there.
Nah.
Oh, I thought she wrote something. I thought
No.
I saw something about Tierra Whack.
I'm probably saying the wrong person.
That's all good.
I don't know.
Shout out to everybody that contributed.
Hey, I was gonna say they
Shout out to
getting
everybody.
crazy.
that
It's
contributed.
the liquor.
All good.
So what's your message to your fans at this current moment?
My message to my fans at this current moment is do what the fuck you want to do.
I love it.
Okay? On your own terms. And don't let nobody put no stipulations on you. Okay? Do you because they really want to do you for you.
Yeah.
And you just got the drive to do it. And they're really scared of you. And they're scared you're going to make it before them. So just keep going. I'm telling you because I know.
That's
Okay.
So we gotta ask you what your definition of the word progress is, cause shit, that last interview was a while ago. So, you know, what does the word progress mean to you at this current moment? You've been progressing like a mother. So, what does the word progress mean to you now, Miss KaMillion?
Progress means to me leveling up, moving forward, shitting on bitches, you know, and taking names and checking them off your list.
Your friend looking at you like,
you look back and you look back and you like, damn, I made progression. I progressed.
Yes.
This is my progress report.
Okay, great.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to start shitting on everybody.
Please do.
Sorry, y'all.
Hey, what money better, rap money or HBO money?
HBO money.
Big HBO.
Period.
All right, let me.
You gotta do too much shit to get a check from music.
You gotta seduce the scheme Excel.
You see the girls on the internet. I'm just playing.
Hey, that's real talk though.
You see them with the drama. Like you gotta do too much to get.
That's true. You just go to work, knock it out.
You know how many streams it takes for you to make $5,000?
Yeah,
Crazy.
nah, that's crazy.
Shit is crazy.
So definitely TV money is where it's at. And shout out to the rappers before us who like Eve,
Paved the fucking
like
way.
Queen Latifah,
Yes.
who were rapping first and they got on these shows.
I like Queen
And
Latifah,
that's
real
why
actress.
until
Word.
What don't Queen Latifah do is my question, because honestly,
I seen her
Everything.
fighting the
Literally.
action scene in the movie with Ludacris.
I ain't
Oh
even
yeah,
saw
that
it.
that one wasn't a
I
good
keep
one.
hearing mixed reviews.
Bro.
Big Queen Latifah, we fuck
I mean,
with
she
you,
got
girl.
room for error. You know, she done done everything else so great. So
Big Queen.
Room
But
for
nah, man, we appreciate your
Yeah.
time. We
Yeah.
appreciate your team for making this happen. Keep going the fuck up.
Yeah.
thank you.
Keep going the fuck up.
Progressive.
For real.
Yeah,
Keep
as
progressing.
fuck.
So we got some stuff for you real quick. You know, we gotta have you a
Yes.
progress report.
Oh, I got some gifts.
This
Yeah.
is for you.
Oh, I got an A. Wow, I never had this in school.
Too many of our guests say that,
What was I doing? I never seen this.
Right. Hey, Mom, look at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight A's.
Yes, sir.
But man, we appreciate you for real though.
Yeah,
Keep
thank
going
you
the
so
fuck
much.
up.
Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. Well, list the progress report. We out.
The Progress Report.